Hello everyone, Fist of God here, and welcome to Let's Play Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Now, as you can tell, I am playing this on an emulator. The reason why I'm playing this on an emulator is because I don't have a DS at the moment. So, I'll just put the file as YouTube. Now, at the moment, Death Row is supposed to be starting Symphony of the Night. Now, I know you guys are thinking, Cage, why aren't you playing Chronicles again? My PS1 emulator is not working properly at the moment. Now, the story for this game is right here, but if you don't know, this game is the sequel to Bloodlines. You play as Jonathan Morris, the son of John Morris from Bloodlines, and his friend Charlotte, and that's all I'm going to say. Now, this game, as I said, came out on the DS, and this is probably one of my favorite Metroidvanias. Like I said, there's not a Castlevania game that I've played that I didn't enjoy, but this is a good game. Anyways, I will read the dialogue. Huh? That whip, there's no mistaking it. You are Jonathan Morris. Good eye. And you are? Ah, forgive me. I am Vincent Dorian. By order of the church, I have been awaiting you. To think that the master of the legendary vampire killer would come here, a blessing indeed. Too bad he can't actually use it. Jonathan. Huh? Charlotte, you can't even pretend to play it along for once. Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You can't lie to a priest. What? Are you suggesting that the whip is a fake then? It's true. I can't use the vampire killer. The whip wasn't actually passed down through family. You've heard of the Belmont family, haven't you? Why, of course I have. They used that whip for generations to destroy Dracula. And the family is related to the Morris family by blood. Hon, been doing your research, huh? Unfortunately, and the fact is, we are not the true successors. No problem, though. Even I've won every battle till now without the whip. Not one loss. Luckily, you have me to help you. Yes, I was wondering about that. And you are? Well, excuse me. If you're from the church, remember this. I am Charlotte Illusion. I think I pronounce it. Charlotte. I've heard that name before. Charlotte. Oh, you must be the great magician everyone's been talking about. Great, you say. Or great, you say? Unbelievable to think she was a mere child. Oh well, I mean, such a lovely young lady. You heard that, Jonathan? He called me lovely. So anyway, Vincent, you had some business with me? Oh yes, I do. I've been ordered to assist you in your quest. I've brought potions with me. Well, what? It's a matter of economics. You want us to pay you, right? Well, if you insist. Sure, no problem. I think we can take care of that. I couldn't care less. But more importantly, the castle is that really Dracula's castle? No one has seen Dracula thus far. However, the church insists that it is indeed Dracula's castle. No doubt about it, the castle is pulsing with dark magical power. I can't imagine anything but the castle of Lord Dracula that I would study in the books. Sounds like fun. Come on, better get going then, Charlotte. Be right with you. Be careful. I'll search for a safe place to meet you inside. Godspeed. Alright. So, let's see here. Now, I'm sorry for the way it looks. I'm sorry it's not, like, 16:9 full screen in the game. Yeah, so this is Jonathan. He is the son of John Morris from, Bloodlines. He uses a whip, or you can have him use swords, you know. Traditional Castlevania fare, you use a whip with the Descent of the Belmont. Now guys, a little bit of trivia for you guys. Later into the Castlevania series, like around where Bloodlines came out, they made the Bram Stoker Dracula novel canon. So, Jonathan here is a descendant of Quincy Morris from the Bram Stoker novel. Which means, in fact, Bram Stoker's Dracula is connected with Castlevania. Which is really cool. I actually love Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love the book. I love the movie. However, I do think that the old man version of Dracula from that movie was pretty appalling. Alright, so this part we kind of have to be quick. I would say equip the short sword here, because you do have to do 3 hits to get it to break, and if this guy hits you, it's pretty much over. He does a lot of damage. Alright. Yeah. Now something cool is that that enemy actually appears as the boss later, which is really, really cool. Throwing knife. Used by hunters. Press up and Y to use. Okay, so you do automatically have the backdash in this game. I've been playing a lot of Dawn and Aria of Sorrow here recently. Anyway. This is a puzzle that you have to do. Basically, it's talking about like how the partners can push each other. And I messed up that jump. I am a disgrace. Alright, let's redo it then. Oh yeah, and Charlotte here is supposed to be a descendant of the Belnades as well, I believe. You know, Sypha Belnades from Castlevania 3. Alright, so that's a spell for Charlotte. Basically, if you don't know... Oh, wait, hang on, let me equip Charlotte with this. That way she actually has a proper weapon. Hold on, let me switch Charlotte real quick. Alright. Ow. God, I am horrible at this. I could just equip a short sword at the moment, but... There we are. So this first part will mainly just be me exploring this area here. Nothing extremely special. So, anyways, go in here. Huh? Something's here. It's not human. A monster. No, wait. I sense no evil from him. Ah, you can sense me. Who are you? A ghost. You can see ghosts. Impossible. Somehow he retained his consciousness after dying. It must be the castle's magic. I don't know about you, but he sure seems shady to me. Think what you will. It's your choice. However, can you truly destroy me with a whip you can't even use? Only one way to find out. Wait, hold on. How do you... Oh, I'm sorry I skipped that. Jesus. Huh? I can find it... I find it very odd to... I find it very odd to find a ghost not controlled by the power of Dracula's castle. Smart girl, compared to this foolish boy just before I died. I cast a magic barrier on myself, blinding my soul to this place. Or binding my soul to this place. I'm free from the castle's control, but I'm trapped here. A paranormal entity like you can easily be affected by magic? Casting a barrier that repels the castle's power is impossible, even for me. Just who are you? My name is meaningless, but I suppose you need to call me something. Very well. Call me Wind. Mr. Wind. Just Wind is fine. Alright, Wind. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear him? He's trapped here, remember? I understand that, but if he truly has this much power, he could use other methods besides just binding his spirit here. You really are a bright little girl, aren't you? Stop treating me like a child. My name is Charlotte. Ah, I understand. And who is this boy? Who are you calling boy? It's Jonathan. Jonathan Morris. The reason I'm here, simply put, is regret. I will not rest until the lord of this castle is vanquished. Though, I thought I would lend assistance to those who wish to defeat him. But if you can't move from here, what do you intend to do? In spirit form, I am able to grant items and trinkets I once possessed in life. Ugh. Sorry, my English is very bad. I think they'll be off. They'll be of great help to you. In that case, please help us. Hold on a second, guys. Let me cut the video real quick. Alright, and I'm back. I'm sorry about that. In that case, please help us. No, I've been able to do fine without any of his help so far, so why don't you just... Right, so far. But this is Dracula's castle. Indeed. Even if you could use that whip, it wouldn't help you when you die. Do you remember your father? Enough about my father. Just leave this to me, okay? My father is dead. Forget him. Sorry, but still. No, wait, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overdramatic there. That was nowhere near as intense as you could have gotten, Jonathan. You might be right, Charlotte. Wind, perhaps you could use your... Or Wind, perhaps we could use your help. Would you help us? If you can complete the tasks I give, only then will I help you. Alright, so basically... Okay, deal. Let's go, Charlotte. Okay, so for this first mission, you have to go into here. Hold on. Oh, well, welcome back. So you're selling your potions here. There aren't many now, but my stock will increase little by little. For a price, right? Yes, I'm afraid so, Master Jonathan. Don't try anything shifty, and don't even try to lie. Still, it is true that rural churches are short on money, or so they say. Thank you. Your lifesavers anyways, please have a look. Alright, welcome back. Alright, so, you have to buy a potion, and the castle map.
Thank you.
If you can complete the tasks I give you, only then will I help you.
Excellent.
Well done. Here, take this. You received the lizard's tail. Slide into narrow spaces with down and the jump button, so down and B. On my controller, it's A, because I'm playing this with an Xbox controller. Now, you should be able to advance deeper into the castle. If you complete the tasks I give you, I shall teach you even more, including magic skills. I may be able to entrust you with other items in the future as well. Sounds good to me. Oh, one more thing regarding the castle's lord. You mean Dracula, right? I've read books on him. Dracula isn't the castle's lord. What do you mean? That's why they called this Dracula's castle. It is indeed Dracula's castle, however, the castle's lord is a vampire by the name of Branner. I'm sorry, I didn't read that there. Anyways, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna save. Data has been saved, okay. So now we have a potion, we have the ability to slide now. Now, this area just takes us back down to the castle's entrance. Alright. So now we can slide, yay! We can slide. And go in here. This painting, its power is incredible. Must be one of those paintings. Without a doubt. I've got it. Can you share? This painting's function. Branner is using it to control the power of the castle. Well then, let's hurry up and rip it to shreds. Impossible. Anything we do will be pointless. From what I can tell, based on the theory of course, is... Or, of course... Okay, I can't. Hold on. Anyways. So we're in the painting now. Yep. Okay, so basically, you use the paintings to travel to different areas in the game. Jesus, I can't. There we go. Jonathan, can you hit your target, please? God, I am horrible. It is seriously only doing 1 damage to him. Hold on a second. Item use. I gotta use an item before I die. Jonathan, vampire killer. Short sword. Okay, fine. There we go. But, yeah. I'll make it to the next save point, and then I will call it a video. Got $100 there. Nice. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see where this goes. Okay, so this leads out here. I've played this game like twice before, I think. Oh wait a minute, I'm gonna switch to Charlotte. Ow. Oh wow, that was so OP. That was broken, like beyond belief. Save room? Yes! But anyways, guys, that will do it now for this episode of Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, share, comment, and feel free to subscribe. This is Jonathan and Charlotte, signing out.